let's bring it back to Max then to finish, and not, Max's choice of language, but something else he said, and I mentioned it earlier, this potentially making threats that these are the sort of things that could drive him away from F1 if there's enough things in the end that he doesn't like about being an F1 driver, and this clearly falls into that category. So Scott, we've heard these threats before from Max. How seriously should we take it now?
Yeah, so I would say that it definitely, I understand why it sounds a bit petty when Verstappen is seen to have said that he might leave F1 over this swearing row, because it looks and sounds like a child being told off for using bad language, and now he's having a sulk. But that's not what's happened here. First of all, Max was asked a leading question about how this feeds into his desire to ultimately leave F1 and what he said before, and he just answered it honestly. He wasn't going out of his way to say, "Oh, right, well, that's it. I'll go away. I'll leave then. I'll take my ball and go home." It's not like that. What he's saying is this feeds into wider frustrations where he ends up thinking, actually, is this worth it? Because he's made a lot of money many times over. He's won 3 world championships, could win a 4th this year. He's achieved everything and more that he set out to in Formula One. We know he wants to go and do other stuff outside of Formula One at some point. And all of this stuff, this feeds into things like frustration with the expanded calendar, too many street races, the overexertion on drivers with silly PR and media activities that he doesn't agree with. And so if you're then going to clamp down even further and do some very low level, admittedly, censorship on what the drivers can say and when, then Max is just justifiably going, actually, do I want to be part of this in the long term? And I sincerely believe the answer to that will be no. I don't think he's going to quit in the next couple of years over this, but it will feed into a process that ultimately makes him go,